Hello, so we're going to do a quick video on pushing to GitHub our project files. So we're going to work on a project file out of our VS Code. And for those of y'all that don't know, GitHub is a version control system. It's a collaboration platform, a publishing tool with many benefits, keeps track of our code base. It also has a way to share and collaborate with others on the code from anywhere, different offices, different cities, different states, different countries. As long as you have GitHub, you can collaborate on code together. Also has the ability to save our process and go back to earlier points in our projects. So if you're coding and then you find that the code is broken or it needs to be edited someplace back in the code, GitHub timestamps your code for you. You can go back to specific points and edit or correct that code at that particular point. So if you don't have GitHub downloaded, it is free, so go ahead and get that downloaded. And when you get it downloaded, we're going to come to this page here, and we're going to hit the plus sign. Then we're going to hit new repository, and then we're going to give a repository a name. So I have a folder already made that we're going to work out of. It's called My Dog, so that's the name we're going to give it here. It also has an extra description here if you'd like to give it more detailed description. It's optional, so you don't have to. So we're going to leave it blank. You can also choose public or private. We're going to keep ours on public, which is a great form to have your work on if you are looking for a job. That way employers can see your work and how you work on GitHub and collaborations. So it's a great tool for finding a job. The README part, we're going to skip this for now. We're going to go ahead to create repository. And then that's going to bring us to the quick setup page, which gives us information on how to create a new repository on the command line or push an existing repository to the command line. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and go to our VS Code, since I already have it, a file set up there for us. Okay, so this is our welcome page. We're going to X off of it. We're going to go up here to File, and we're going to open a folder. It is in my desktop. It's called My Dog, and I'm going to select it. So then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put some files in the folder. So I'm going to put an index.html. And I'm also going to add the file of styles.css. I'm going to go back to the index.html and give it a boilerplate and change the title. And save that. So I've got that set up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go up to the terminal. I'm going to hit new terminal, and it's going to show up here down toward the bottom. So it's going to open up, and the yellow dialog here is going to tell you where we're at. We're on the desktop, and we're in the folder called My Dog. So at this point, we're going to hit Git Init, and init is one word, and hit enter. That's going to initialize the empty Git repository for us. So after we get init, then we're going to git add period. That's going to get our files that we added ready to commit. So we're going to hit enter there. And then if we hit git status and enter, this green right here is going to show us the files that we have added and that they're ready for commit. So at this point, we're going to make our first commit, git commit -m, and in parentheses, we're going to just say initial commit. Enter. and then it's going to push that. If we go back into Git status again, our files are no longer green there. It tells us that there's nothing to commit. We're working from a clean branch. So now that we've got all that done, we're going to go back to, we're going to minimize this, and we're going to go back to the GitHub because we're going to need our URL for this site. So we're going to grab a hold of this, which is our URL, and we're going to copy it, and we're going to go back to the terminal in our VS Code. And we're going to type git remote add origin. This is where we're going to paste in our URL and hit enter. And at this point we can hit git push origin main, enter. And then that's going to push that for us into the repository. Hit git status one more time. And it says nothing to commit, working with the clean tree. So at this point, we can minimize this and go back to our quick setup page in GitHub. Click on our repository here, and then our files show up here that we've done. It just shows you what's in the file. At this point here, you can add the README if you'd like. So you just hit add, and we scroll to the bottom, commit new file, and then it adds your README in there. Boop, right there it is. All right, that's how you push to GitHub. We used it from our file and project in VS Code. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Thanks.